Hey guys, Vinny here, aka BlackScat392. I wanted to apologize. I haven't made a video in quite some time now. Just about 2 weeks ago now, my daughter Mia was born. So, you know, having a newborn at home, life is a little crazy right now. But I do plan on making a few more videos, especially for the month of October. I have some very big plans for the car. I plan on doing a set of 7/8" long tube headers with no cats, and then tuning the car with either 125 or 150 shot of nitrous. I am going to be tuning 3 HP tuners, and the shop that I'm going to be using actually has a Mustang dyno, so this car may read a little bit lower than what everybody else sees out there, but I'm kind of okay with that, especially on a Mustang dyno. If my car puts out high 500 wheel horsepower at a Mustang dyno, that's going to easily be 600 plus on any dyno jet that I put it on. So I'm really excited to see what the car makes with the nitrous and the exhaust all tuned. I may do a couple other modifications like the throttle body by then and some other things if I can. But that's my plan for October. Today I'm making a video, or tonight I should say, because it's nighttime now. I'm making a video that was requested by a subscriber of mine, Trenton Gray. He asked me if I can do a video on how to remove the bezel around the thermostat controls and your radio controls in the console here. So I've already disassembled everything. I'll go over what I did and I'll show you guys. It's really simple. It's not hard at all. It shouldn't take more than maybe 5 minutes or so. Let's say 10 minutes to be safe. So to start with, I unclipped this whole thing. I used my, where did it go? Down here. I used my plastic pry tool and I popped this out, 4 clips. While it was out, I pressed on this and I got this to come out. And then I removed, there's a Torx head here that holds this shifter in place. So I'll show you real quick. This is a Torx head that I used. On this, it is a T25 Torx bit. You remove one bolt, you can slide this up. There's one connector in there, you pull that out, and then you pull this, and you can actually remove the entire thing in one piece. So I'm going to take this to work tonight and see if I can wrap this in some carbon fiber 3M vinyl wrap that I ordered off Amazon, which you guys can see here. Probably not see very well. It's sitting in my bag, it's dark, but I got that sitting in my bag. I'm going to take that to work with me. Alright, so after I pulled that out, oh, I apologize, use my phone here for some light, guys. Alright, so after I pulled that out, I pulled this piece out. This piece is held in with 2 Phillips, one here and one here. You pull those out and then you press on each side one at a time. You pop it, you'll feel it pop, and then here you'll push and you'll feel it pop. There's 2 clips on there. Alright, let me pull that out completely. I've already unplugged it because I'm as well going to take this into work tonight. But there's 2 clips, one on that side and one on that side. You'll just feel them pop. It's not really tight, but you do have to remove this in order to remove this. It's hard to see, but this piece here locks in on the bottom of this piece. I'm going to throw that in my bag as well. Alright, when I did this, all I did was I pulled from the bottom first, real light, just till I felt it pop. After I felt the bottom pop out, I went around with my plastic pry tool to the edges, because generally that's where your clips are, somewhere on the edges. And once I felt it here, I clipped the clip, you felt it pop. So I went to the exact same side where I was over here. I just put it in here and popped it, and the clip came right off. Alright, so that was really it. It was really simple. Oops, drop that. It all just popped out real simply. Simple. Now it's one connector on the back of this, really nice. On the bottom, just push up and pull at the same time. The entire clip will come out. And now you're free to do whatever you want with this. I believe I'm going to take this completely apart. There's 4 Torx heads. One here. One right here. Let's see. Flip it here. One here. And one right here. I'm hoping that I'll be able to take those 4 Torx bits out and pull this whole piece out, including the front of this assembly. Hopefully this will all come out. I'll have a nice flush surface to try to wrap on this with the vinyl wrap. If not, it's not a big deal. I'll just make some cuts. It shouldn't be very hard because it doesn't have any major turns. I mean, even when you slope down here, it's nice and smooth, so it should go really easily. Hopefully this will look a lot nicer, a little different look to the car. I do plan on doing this whole piece here, but I don't believe I have enough vinyl wrap currently to do all of that in these pieces, but I wanted to get this out of the way first. This is another piece that's real simple. This is all just held in by clips. Just got to be really careful because there's a lot of them. You want to pry them out. I will say from experience, because when I was younger I did a lot of custom car electronics for a long time. If you have a heat gun or some kind of, you know, blow dryer or something, heat this plastic up a little bit. You know, especially if you can get under here and heat in here, make this warm. It'll be a lot easier to pull these clips out than if you were to do it when it's cold and you wind up snapping the clips, or they'll fall off and you know, it's a pain in the ass to find them after that. You know, you don't want to be digging around in there. I mean, you could also just buy replacement clips. That's not the end of the world. But really, that's it. I'm gonna make a follow-up video to this with me trying to wrap these and see how this looks. Especially with this, I'm gonna try to take this completely apart so that I can show Trenton Gray. He can see how this all comes apart. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe. Take care, guys. Have a good night.